This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Number 1 to start. Teammate Gordon Johncock also qualifies, but veteran Art Pollard's car veers into a wall and disintegrates. Pollard is killed, widely loved and respected in the racing community. His loss will later be regarded as an omen.
Jimmer is heating tire temperatures up.
Okay, the way Johnny Rutherford on the pole, for example, was twisting his car back and forth. Let's take a look at the field now. On the pole, Johnny Rutherford, and next to him in the middle of the first row, Bobby Unser in the white car, the Olsenite Eagle. And on the outside, the defending champion, Mark Donohue in the dark blue, number 66. Row 2, Swede Savage, number 40. Number 5, Gary Bettenhausen. Number 11, Mario Andretti. Move down to the third row of the field. In the third row on the inside, we have number 24, young Steve Krisaloff of Parsippany, New Jersey. A surprise in finishing that high up, as we said in the qualifying. Next to him, Al Unser in car number 4. That's the white one in the middle. And on the outside, the left of your screen, Jimmy Carruthers in car number 21. The next row, Peter Revson on the inside in the McLaren, number 15. Jordan Johncock, number 20. Bobby Allison, number 12. There's Pat Benan, the starter, with the flag in his hand. When he gives them the green, that'll be it. The pace car coming off. Jim Ratman takes the pace car off the track. You should get the green right now. Doesn't look like a repeat of last year's start. No, it's a good one. And here they come. Bobby Unser going for the lead. Johnny Rutherford right alongside him. Rutherford down low, but Bobby, there's a terrible crash for the home stretch. There are several cars involved. We can't see the numbers, but it's been a bad crash from the start. It was in the middle of the field somewhere. Incredible thing. Explosion. This is what everyone has feared. This is why there's been such a terrible atmosphere of fear here all weekend long. It's a shame there's the driver waving. He might be on fire, that man, the way he was waving. You can't see an alcohol fire. Those explosions are not cars. Those are the bombs overhead that are normally set off during the start of the race. There is a report already that there may be spectators hurt, not confirmed. Definitely that there are spectators injured, but here's a replay of what happened here. He was back in the 6th or 7th row, this car. Conjecture that it might have been Salt Walter, but watch. There's a car going, starting to the right. Right there, and look at this. Incredible explosion, fuel spraying out over the spectators in the first few rows. That could mean real trouble. And the explosion, and like a pinwheel or a garden sprinkler, all the fuel is being sprayed out of the car. That could be a good thing for the driver if he has survived this crash. We're back at Indianapolis, and there is a casualty. Peter Revson has come up against the wall. Nothing serious, it doesn't appear. The car in pretty good shape, and Peter, all right, out of the car, walking away under his own power.
He was a little concerned beforehand about having to go to Marvin, too. That's a tough break for the pole man.
Unser still the leader. Savage second. Johncock third. This could be a tremendous race. And Al Unser going down a little low, I think, maybe coming in. There's Unser. It looks like he's going to make a pit stop. That could give Savage the lead again. Yes, he is. Oh, my God, it's Savage! Oh!
What a crash. God almighty.
The worst thing I've ever seen.
Savage.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen. On a race course anywhere. One tire must have flown 100 feet in the air. I think he's in the one to the right. I can't even tell what part. Each part of the car, it's just disintegrated. The red flag, of course, is out. The race is stopped.
It continues around the track, and then it's the 57th lap. The race is stopped. Al Unser, leading at the time of Swede Savage's crash, waits while the track is cleared.
Swede Savage is moving inside that thing. The fire there. Now Swede is wearing one of these new suits where the foam automatically goes off inside the suit. Only 4 drivers in the race are wearing it. He is wearing it. If there's any hope, it might be in that.
Oh, how it could be moving, Jim, is beyond me. I've never seen a car just disintegrate like that. You Remember, he made a pit stop just a little bit ago. The cars hold 75 gallons of fuel, and he hadn't burned much of that off. The race is...
Oh, somebody's been hit in the pit. A fire truck racing to the scene has hit a mechanic or somebody in the pit who's going the wrong way through the pit. They're trying to get Savage out of the car. The man was thrown in the air, hit by a fire truck. Remember now, we're talking about two different people. Savage, the driver, mechanic. Must be a mechanic, a member of... Oh, there he is. The man in the pits. Oh, there he is. The man in the pits.
Oh, this 500 has been jinxed from the start, Jim.
There's the ambulance coming up to... Remember, that's the man who was hit in the pits. The mechanic running out to the pit wall. I think he is from one of the Granatelli cars. He might be Sweet Savage's mechanic. Incredible. You know, that's the place where Dave McDonald hit the last fatality in the race. He had Eddie Sachs 10 years ago.
That's where Mike Mosley hit Mark Donahue's car 2 years ago. It's a place where Keith Andrews was killed many...
John Cox leading the race. Oh! A car has blown a tire. That's Jimmy Carruthers. I thought for a moment we were going to have something else terrible here, but what a job of controlling that car young Jimmy Carruthers is doing. My goodness, it looked almost impossible to control that car. There it is again. Look at that.
That could have sent that car to the right and perhaps into the crowd. Carruthers, the young midget driver, has done a certainly superb job, as has Mike Mosley, in avoiding running into him. He kept that car straight as an arrow coming down the straightaway.
You know something else? The spot where that tire blew appeared to be the exact spot where Savage here has lost a crewman who died being hit by a fire truck. There's Dick Simon. Gee, he was doing so well. He was running fifth, and now he's smoking, and he may be out of the race. There's the timing, 49.8 seconds. That's 180.722 miles per hour. A little slower, but not very much. And at this point, in the late afternoon, we can't tell for sure whether it's darkness coming on or rain or both, but those clouds are really low and black. We've had a report for the last hour or so that there is rain in this area moving towards the racetrack. Most of the weather here comes in from Terre Haute. It's been raining in Terre Haute for some time.
John Cox is getting close to record speed, Jim. At 110 laps, it was 161.7, the record 163.7, and he's flying out there, so we may see more than just one 10-lap record broken before this 500-mile race is over today.
The lead down a little bit, 25 seconds. So the two pits on the split screen there. 11 cars are only left running in the race. There were 33 at the first start on Monday, 32 on today's start, now only 11 left. Again, this race has been marred by incredible explosions of flash. There are the two pits again. That was Vukovic on the right. And now Mike Mosley is out of the race. No accident here. Well, the last 2 years, the race ended for him when he crashed at turn 4. Not so this time, fortunately.
You know, he was involved in that first lap accident this year, and there was a fire involved, which meant 3 straight Indy 500s. He's been in fiery accidents.
Okay, we're nearing the end of this race, and we'll be back in a minute. The yellow flag is out in Indianapolis, not for an accident, but for rain. It is raining again. It rained Monday, it rained Tuesday. Now the race is an official race, whether they start again or not, which I very much doubt. 11 cars left running in the race, and that's Gordon Johncock in the rain and the gathering darkness at Indianapolis. It appears that he is going to win a rain-shortened race.
If the Electro Pacer are keeping the boys down to a very safe speed, and they're observing it. No one's closing up, Jim.
Just before the yellow came out, Roger McCluskey moved up into third place again, so it's Vukovic second, McCluskey third, and Johncock, of course, the leader. The red flag is in the hand of starter Pat Bedan. He isn't using it yet. The yellow's still being held out. We could get a red flag at any moment. If so, it doesn't mean the race is definitely over, but to all intents and purposes it does, because they couldn't possibly dry this track. You see the rain coming off the wheels and the tires. They couldn't possibly dry this track before darkness now. Johncock is going to win this race just as soon as the red flag comes out.
We wonder if he has enough fuel to stay out here. We don't know how long they'll keep the yellow flag out, Jim. They may be feeling that the showers stopped. The track would rather get a little more running in, and he's due for a pit stop almost now.
Watch starter Pat Badan on the right of your screen. See if he puts out the red this time. The man in the white coat standing almost on the pit wall, making a movement there. John Cox still running. There's the yellow flag being held by the assistant. There's the red flag. And that, I am virtually sure, will be it. There's no way they can dry this track. John Cox has won the race. Let's go down to Dave Dials in the pits.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.